I'm Haven Garber with the Oregon Division of Financial Regulation. This video is about walking a master trustee through filing a partial annual report on behalf of certified providers. There are two documents that you should reference prior to starting the process. The first one is the annual report. The annual report is the same on paper form as it is what you will be filing virtually. To get to the annual report, you go to the Oregon Division of Financial Regulation website, click on Resources for Businesses, Licensing, Charters, and Applications. In the middle row, for non-depository programs, you will click on Applications, Forms, and Reports. Once you're on this page, you can scroll down to Prearranged Funeral Plans. The first document you'll want to reference is the annual report. The information requested on this report is the exact same information you will be filling out on eGov. Please have these numbers prepared prior to starting the process. The second document you will need is the annual report and account and delivered merchandise spreadsheet. This is the information we are requesting to be completed in spreadsheet form. If you have a different spreadsheet, you're able to upload that as long as it has similar information. The first two columns are just asking for the license number and the licensee name. This is the certified provider number and the licensee name. So in our example, it's CP 0462 and certified provider example. So these first two columns will be the same for the entire spreadsheet. Followed by the contract number, last name of beneficiary, and so forth. On the second tab below here is where you will keep track of your delivered merchandise. Most of this will be done by the certified provider, but we want the master trustee to also understand what information is required. So similarly, the first two columns are about information for the certified provider. And then there are details regarding the delivered merchandise. So to begin the process, we're now going to look at the letter that you will receive during the renewal process for certified providers. Master trustees will receive their own letter letting them know what their master trustee license number is and registration code. You will need this information to start the process. The first step is to register your business. This eGov website is also provided on your letter, and there are links to it on the DFR website. The master trustee will sign in. The master trustee will click on Register a Business. You will enter your master trustee number, MTS, in our example is 010, along with the registration code from your letter. Once you do this, any information that we already have in our system will pull up. You will be able to create your own password. And you will need to confirm that password. And there are two password questions. You can change these questions to anything you prefer. It is best to write this information down so you can have it for next year without resetting your password. If you do lose your password, you can register again and redo your password at that time. So once you've registered your business, you can now sign in using the password you just created. As the master trustee, you will see the contact information that the division has for your company. Since you are doing this on behalf of a certified provider, you will now go to the panel and click on Log On As. This will allow you to log in as one of your certified providers to provide their annual report information. In this example, we're still using certified provider 0462. Once the correct certified provider license comes up, you just click Select. It will confirm that you are logged in and acting as a delegate for this licensee. If this is correct, you click on the left-hand menu that says Licensing Homepage. Now you will see the information for the certified provider. To give information regarding their annual report, click on Renew License, click Continue. At this point, it does give a warning that if you have a certain number of contracts that you should actually report to the division prior to completing this process. As the master trustee, you can go ahead and continue because you will not be paying the fee at the end of the report. The certified provider will be able to log in after you fill in your initial information to complete the process. Please remember that at this point, you are looking at the certified provider information, not master trustee information. So do not change any of the information here unless you absolutely know it's correct. Otherwise, leave it for the certified provider. Click through the licensing update information and click through the corporate personnel. Again, these are things that can be updated by the certified provider. As the master trustee, the information you want to get to is the license update page. This is the annual report that I referred to earlier. The number that you should put in the first box is always the previous year. So if you are filing the report in 2024 for the annual report of 2023, this information should be last year's information. And then you just complete the step-by-step. Only use whole numbers, and if there is a negative, please put a negative in front of the number. Don't use any decimal points, any percentages on this page. The last question is about whether or not the certified provider is also an endowment care cemetery. If you do not know this information, please check with the certified provider or inform them that they will need to fill out this information. For the trust fund summary, your name as a master trustee should be listed along with the account number. If they have multiple account numbers, you can always add additional master trustees by clicking Add Depository. You will want to save this information so it can be looked at by the certified provider. The division will be unable to see any information until the entire renewal process is completed. So if you make a mistake, you'll have to log in and re-enter the information. The division will not be able to see anything you've entered until the certified provider signs in and actually pays for the fee. If you do have bond information for the certified provider, you may add it here. But again, we don't expect master trustees to have that information. As a master trustee, you can now click through and go to attach documents. If you have the information that is required for the account files or the delivered merchandise, you may add that here. You would choose the file that is, you would go into your Explorer and choose the file. We're just going to pick one to be uploaded. You click on Upload and you select what kind of file it is. For account and delivered merchandise spreadsheet, that is the spreadsheet that I referred to earlier. You may upload that here and select that as an option. Once you have it there, you can click Save. It will give an error message because there are multiple required documents on this page. Your certified provider can complete this by uploading their OMCB license, their Secretary of State verification, and any other required documents. For the master trustee, this is really the end of the process. You can log out of the process, and now the certified provider will be able to log in and complete their annual renewal. We will also have a step-by-step guide on our website if you have any questions about this process. Thank you very much.